Hello again, and welcome back to another video. The World Cup has officially wrapped up, and a lot of people across social media are saying that Spain saved football. Is that something you actually agree with? On today's topic, we're also breaking down a strong statement from hip-hop media personality Charlamagne the God about Eminem following his surprise performance at Yankee Stadium. His comments brought back a long-running narrative about Eminem that many people thought had already been put to rest. Somehow, Charlamagne still seems to be holding on to that perspective, and we'll get into why in just a moment. We also have more on the fallout from Rick Ross's media run promoting his new album, during which he repeatedly took shots at Drake and 50 Cent whenever the opportunity presented itself. And spoiler alert, we've seen a similar rollout before. Except that time, it was Eminem being used as part of the promotional conversation surrounding another album. Before we continue, if you've been following the channel for a while, let me know which narration style you prefer. If you've noticed the shift from the older style to the newer, more humorous approach, vote after the video or leave your thoughts in the comments, because I'd really like to hear your feedback. Maybe this is one reason some artists and media personalities would rather keep the music business less transparent, because Rick Ross's latest album got off to a difficult start, and that immediately became a major talking point. Rick Ross's new album, Set in Stone, reportedly generated 1.83 million Spotify streams on its opening day, with the most streamed track being Living Large. There's definitely some irony in that. Drake fans wasted no time reacting, especially since they had been waiting for these numbers after Rick Ross delayed the album and it still opened slowly. Many also pointed out that Tory Lanez posted stronger opening day streaming numbers. That's because Made You Think I Was Gone earned around 3.25 million Spotify streams on its first day, compared to the roughly 1.83 million streams for Rick Ross's project. As jokes about Rick Ross potentially earning the tongue-in-cheek double cornbread instead of the internet's so-called double wood certification continued to spread, it was only a matter of time that Iceman entered the conversation. That wasn't surprising, considering Rick Ross had also spent part of his promotional run taking shots at Iceman while promoting Set in Stone.
Your level.
No,
You're not putting Drake at your level.
no. See, you might be, I can see it in your eyes, you might be confused with the numbers and all of the fake numbers flood the marketplace, 50 something. That shit ain't nothing. Remember what I told you, the streets are the streets.
C.O. Popo.
Drake was what he thought. What you think he was or what he thought he was, he would have been able to clear all this shit up, address it, and been moved on. He's still suing the label. That's like him. He might sue you for speaking of him on this situation. He might sue you. He might send you a cease and
That would
desist.
be a compliment.
This is a nice alley-oop.
That's a nice alley-oop.
Let him know.
Did you listen to Iceman, the new,
I listened to some of it. My
What'd you think
engineer
about
it was horrendous.
what do you give it, 0 to 10?
Oh man, it was. I mean, Pitchfork gave it. I said it was mid. Mid meant 5. Pitchfork gave it a 4 point something. I don't know, but it was like, no one's my friend. You left me alone. Oh my, it's that type of shit. You got to be a boss out here, man.
So nothing that would be in your new playlist that you were showing.
Was it anything in my recent
Well, I
playlist?
didn't hear all of them. I don't know if you got to, But have you personally listened to every single one of the tracks in the new album?
No, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
No.
By which one did you stop? 5?
I'm not
did
sure.
you make it to 5 or 6?
I'm not sure. You got to realize when it was going, it's music people that's on my team. I allow them to be you could be a Drake fan if you like his music. I'm not gonna tell you, no, don't put it. We not on that type of shit. Listen to it if you want to listen to it. And I had people that listened to it. By the 5th song they came out, they was like, damn, this shit whack. And they went back in, listened to it. I'm like, it's not.
That's when people really started piling on. One post read, "That's less than Janice's Shut the F Up gets in daily streams 3 months after its release," followed by several laughing emojis. Seeing those reactions immediately reminded me of the Eminem situation, and I'll explain why in a second. Another comparison making the rounds showed yesterday's streaming numbers, with Janice's Shut the F Up at 2.2 million streams, while Rick Ross' Set in Stone came in at 1.83 million. If you remember, this feels very similar to what happened when Drake used Rick Ross' name throughout his album rollout. We've seen this playbook before when the game repeatedly brought up Eminem while promoting Drillmatic. The difference is that the outcome ended up being even worse for the game. Mentioning Eminem put him in headlines across mainstream media outlets instead of just hip-hop blogs. but it ultimately didn't translate into stronger streaming numbers for Drillmatic, which reportedly opened with around 960,000 streams on global Spotify. Let that number sink in for a second. 960,000 opening day streams. On that very same day in 2022, Eminem's Mockingbird reportedly pulled in around 1.3 million Spotify streams by itself. In the end, all of the criticism and controversy surrounding Eminem didn't really change the results. And if you're somehow watching this from a burner account, yes, I'm talking to you, game. After a few of my videos criticizing the situation started going viral, I ended up getting blocked. So if you happen to see this, consider this my peace offering. I'm a changed man. Go ahead and unblock me. But getting back to Rick Ross, Drake wasn't the only person whose name came up during the album rollout. He also leaned into his long-running feud with 50 Cent to generate headlines. Just a few days ago, he appeared on a podcast and once again brought up 50 Cent's child's mother, continuing a topic he has returned to many times before.
Damn, that's well. I hope y'all niggas make another song or something. That ain't never gonna happen, is it? Come on, Rick. Damn, come on.
Hey, you know that nigga 56 ain't dressed up. Hey, you know, what you think about that nigga baby mama?
Oh, what's her name?
You know, the Chinese girl.
Yeah, I met her.
I did too.
I met you. No. Oh, but you might have. I'm just saying. Nigga ain't getting in your business and that, but shit, let me ask you a question.
But an opening day of just 1.83 million streams is for many people the definition of a rollout that missed the mark. As the meme says, mission failed, we'll get him next time. And on a side note, it's interesting to think about how much has changed over the years. It's been nearly 15 years since 50 Cent split with his child's mother, and you could argue that everything he went through during that chapter of his life changed the way he approaches situations today.
I really, really enjoy looking at attractive women. Like, I want to see every version of an attractive woman, you know, height, short, tall, long, skinny, big girl, small girl, all pretty stuff. I could do that all day. I could just sit and look at shit, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't want them to come too close to me. Don't come to me. Don't stay over there where you at with your pretty ass, because you're probably crazy as a motherfucker and you'll fuck up everything.
Maybe Charlamagne noticed how much praise Eminem was receiving across multiple platforms after that performance. One person even joked, "All the hip-hop podcasts are suddenly praising Eminem after the Renegade performance. Even the usual critics are giving him credit now," followed by a laughing emoji. Naturally, that sparked plenty of theories online. Some users even repeated long-standing claims that Sean Diddy Combs had influenced certain podcasters and media personalities to criticize Eminem after Killshot, although there is no verified evidence supporting those allegations. What is true is that the level of criticism aimed at Eminem has noticeably cooled compared to previous years. So it's possible Charlamagne saw the wave of positive reactions, including from people who have often been critical of Eminem in the past. Whether intentional or not, his comments ended up reviving an older narrative and shifted part of the conversation away from the performance itself and back toward a familiar debate.
Salute to Eminem too, but they went crazy when Eminem came out too.
Yo,
Yeah, that was
the truth, man.
I wonder why M don't tour. M got a cult-like following, like
Everyone on
everybody
the planet.
on the planet. But I'm seriously, like, especially there's a generation of white males who grew up on Eminem.
Yeah.
Who would probably love to take their kids to an Eminem show. Like, I wonder why Eminem don't do shit like this.
He likes his peace.
He will.
Do you think it's because I would think, I'm just asking, do you think Eminem's music has aged well?
I think that you're not trying to age the music.
Yeah.
You want people to feel what they felt.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I think it's almost like you when you go to something like this, you hope it doesn't age because you're trying to feel that nostalgia. You're trying to get back to that moment when you were a teenager before a fucking high school basketball game, and you're putting in Eminem's crazy shit.
Yeah.
And like getting into the mood and excited for the game, whatever. Like you want to relive those emotions you had as a young person. So I don't want it to age well.
Yeah, you want it to be
I
what it
want,
was.
hi, my name is, and I want to be a kid again for a second. listen to that shit.
He did the right song though.
He did Renegade, right?
He did Renegade, and then Jay left the stage and he did Lose Yourself.
Oh, forget it. But that's a generational.
You see how hype he got? You see how hype he got?
Generational. Come on, bro.
I'm telling you.
That's a generational.
Like people's dreams and nightmares.
Nightmares came second.
No, I know, but I mean, the way y'all get hyped for that.
Yeah.
Like, it's
No, that's
acting like y'all don't get hyped. This is the shit that I hate.
like we do,
No,
but
we-
not the way y'all
yeah.
get hyped. So, but lose yourself, like y'all be like,
I hate this.
like, y'all be going
I hate this
crazy.
shit. I hate this shit.
Y'all be
It's
going-
okay
I hate
though.
this shit. I hate
That is
y'all
like-
acting like you're not excited by it.
That's
We're all
kinda-
getting excited by it.
That is like white people's Nuck If You Buck. I think Dreams and Nightmares is a good comparison.
It is.
Our PSA. Our
Yeah,
PSA.
yeah.
Nah, PSA is different.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
PSA is PSA is just a different type of song. It doesn't. It's not
Lose Yourself literally is like it's like white people sitting around like, yeah, I'm gonna show mom tonight. I'm gonna show
No,
you, mom.
it's not show mom. This is what I think non-white people can't imagine about white people. Non-white people don't think white people see themselves as the underdogs ever. So when you see white people getting excited for Lose Yourself, if you're positioning white people as the overdogs, right, not the underdogs, you're like, what is this connection to this? Most white people think they're the underdogs. So when they're watching Rocky or they're watching any comeback moment in a movie, it's no different than y'all, right? Where it's just like, oh, we're up against all odds. It's David versus Goliath, and this is gonna be the moment where everything turns. It's a wrestling match when Hulk is hulking up and the crowd is getting them back into it. It's not a colored thing. It's literally everybody viewing themselves as having an impossible task in front of them, and this is the thing that's gonna get you excited
It's
to
not a
actually
colored
do it.
thing?
It's not a colored thing. Like, you guys also have the same connection to it.
You mean colored? Like,
it's not a color thing.
Oh, color? I thought he said
Not
color.
color.
I just want to clear that up.
As I said earlier, it's possible Charlamagne saw all the conversations praising Eminem's performance, with many viewers saying he sounded stronger on that stage than Jay-Z. Whether that influenced his comments or not, the discussion quickly shifted away from the performance itself and back toward familiar talking points about how Eminem's music has aged and the claim that his audience is primarily made up of white fans. That's a narrative we've examined on this channel before using publicly available sales and chart data, including international market reports that show Eminem's success extends far beyond Western countries. Those figures indicate that he has remained one of the most commercially successful rappers in markets around the world, not just in North America and Europe. Of course, expecting everyone to dig into the data before sharing an opinion may be unrealistic, so reactions like this probably shouldn't come as a surprise anymore. Social media users certainly had plenty to say. One commenter wrote, "Charlamagne is not only a hater, he's ignorant and doesn't know what he's talking about. His opinions don't matter anyway." Others also revived the argument that Lose Yourself is somehow white music. Looking at the broader picture though, even Andrew Schultz, who isn't primarily known as a hip-hop media personality, ended up pushing back on that idea during the discussion. A significant amount of time was spent debating whether Lose Yourself represented only the experiences of white audiences, despite the song's decades-long global popularity across countries and cultures around the world. In many places outside the United States, people are far more familiar with Lose Yourself than they are with songs like Dreams and Nightmares. If you ask someone there about Dreams and Nightmares, they might even wonder if you're talking about a video game item or some kind of fictional reference instead. But jokes aside, you get the point. The fact that Andrew Schultz found himself explaining that perspective to self-described hip-hop experts was a moment that caught a lot of people's attention. As for the criticism that Eminem doesn't tour because he's lazy, that's another opinion that's been circulating online. I can't speak for Eminem or explain his personal decisions, but if someone made that claim about me, I'd definitely have something to say in response. That's just my perspective. Let me know where you stand in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.